Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Armageddon Empires. I literally just uploaded the last part, and so we'll pick it up without seeing anyone's reaction. I'm going to assume that it's going to be the reloads or the cursing, which wins out. I might not even do either. I need some more patience in my patience well. Let's stop babbling and get back to the game. We're actually doing pretty good, I think. Oh, I used one reload, I can see. When last we left off, we had discovered that we're fighting the whatever the tentacle monstrosity cult is, and that it's sitting like here. I think is where it's currently located, waiting to devour those who do not appease it by giving it enough people to eat. I can't remember if we've actually run into any of the enemies in the game. We've seen everything that there is to see, almost. We have technically this spot over here we haven't... Oh, and this line of places. Now that we have extended our supply range from the sensory mound here. And it's looking pretty good for us. We're getting quite a few starting resources in. Materials in particular. We just picked up a war college, which will be good to help us make tactic cards. And I have to remember that I'm still gonna be explaining the game a little bit for everyone who is unfamiliar with some of the mechanics. Okay, so it looks like we're going second or first. We have 3 bonus AP, so we would have had at least 13. So we probably are going... Well, we'd have 7 if we went third. Maybe we went third this round. I don't remember. So, okay, so what are we doing? So, I'm interested in capturing the resources which are being produced in this place. You always want to try to get as many resources as possible from every location that you can. And to that end, we probably should begin moving the 40... Oh! Oh, no, we did run into something. We ran into the... Xenopods. Right, and I used a reload because of, I wasn't able to destroy it entirely. Right, we ran into the Xenopods, what is it called? A gangrel, I think is what it was called. One of their really good stealth units. It's also a reconnaissance, and it has a lot of hit points and decent attack and defense with commando. That's right. It's like an incredible unit for the Xenopods. We were able to kill it, though. I don't think it found us. Actually, no, it did. That's right, because it walked into the... Oh, maybe it didn't, because I reloaded the game. So maybe now it didn't find us. So in any case, we reconstructed our materials team, and now I want to move the 45th Infantry Squadron back into Crater Base. And that same note, I need to move Mata Boyd. Is she still leading an army? Oh, she is. I think we're going to move her toward the Wasteland. But I also want to repopulate something in this base. So Mata Boyd, where is your army? So we're going to move the Tiger tank into the garrison. There we go. Mata Boyd can now stealth herself, and we'll move her into the Wasteland. We'll begin moving the 45th Infantry Squadron back toward the Crater Base. We'll have it hang out in the minefield to start. Because there's only 2 action points left, I can't upgrade anything. So, and because we're not in the base, I don't get cheaper drawing of my cards. Because Cornelia West is not in the base. So we'll just... Oh, but actually we do have Dust. Let's move Dust around. I think we'll try to send him up this way and see what's in these hexes. Since I don't think we've been up there yet. Have we been up there? Well, maybe we have been up there. Oh, but we haven't been in these 4. Okay, so let's head up there. You can tell which places you've been to or not on this map because we can see, like, Rock Desert, Arid Steppe, Salt Flats. We can see the name of the places, which hints that we've been to those places before. We haven't been to this location. I guess we could go out there with Dust. Let's go ahead. Okay, there was nothing there. We have 1 action point left. There's nothing we can do with that. Let's end our turn. We went third. Okay. So we'll bid... I think we'll bid 4 resources each turn to go first. Hey! Going first. Wonderful. Thank you, game. That's very nice of you. Okay, so Mataboy will de-stealth herself and make a recruiting post, a tech team, and then she'll get her butt into the sentry mound after we stealth her again. This way nothing can just walk up and capture her. Next, we want to move the infantry squadron to the crater base. And we'll move Miss Cornelia West into the garrison here. Then we will move Dust about a bit and move it toward these hexes. We'll leave it in the abandoned town. It's a little more defense and harder to find. And now we'll draw a card. Albert Feynman, another scientist type of hero. Or administrator in this case. He's not a general, which I'm hoping to get eventually from my deck. Let's end the turn. I think actually bid 6 probably to go first now that we have even more resources coming in. Wow! Oh, second. What the heck? The Machine Empire got to go first with 3 dice? Oh, good for them. Okay, so let's first move our Dust Recon around a little bit. So see if there's any supplies or if we pick up anything out there. We haven't so far. We're gonna go ahead and improve... Oh, we have already improved the War College. I'm sorry, the War College. We've already improved our fortress base, giving us an extra slot. So let's deploy the War College in here to get it out of our hand. Now, if we have a general, we'll be able to produce tactic cards and advanced training cards. Let's draw a card or two. A Grom. I guess we'll deploy that into the crater base. Again, gets it out of our hand. And then we can go ahead and draw another card. Another Grom. With this many crater bases, we're going to have to deploy one. Probably should be at this desert. Let's end our turn. Uh-oh, we don't like how long that took. Okay, right, so I moved the 45th Infantry Squad back here, but I think we're going to split the army up a bit. Let's go ahead and take Imperial Rangers and move it to Hunter-Killer Recon. We can then stealth them, and we'll be moving them about outside of our normal supply range to find other things we might be interested in. We found the Machine Empire. They have an engineer over here, and this area is in their supply. So here's an enemy minefield right here. I'm very interested in seeing what's up in that direction. So we're going to move our Hunter-Killer Recon up that way. With 6 points left, I need to find out where the Machine Empire has a location up here, like a barracks or supply. There is, aside from this, I don't notice anything else special. Hopefully they're just kind of out in the open, and we'll be able to get supply range to them and attack them. I think we'll actually begin moving the infantry squadron, which actually has an elephant tank in it, out a bit as well, in preparation to drop a facility out here. And we'll move Mataboy out as well. Let's draw a card. We can actually have one more card in our hand. Emperor's Own. Let's end our turn. Okay, so I want to take a peek around this location, this area, and let's see what's here. There's the horrible creature again. The Great Cabal. That is amazing. I absolutely love that picture. Oh, right, Destruction 42K. You asked if there's other cults in this game. Yes. Yes, there are at least 3 cults I'm aware of. There's this guy. There's the Dead Emperor, who I believe is a nod to Warhammer 40K. You have to fight basically assault space marines coming from his location. And then there's the Rapture cult, which I think is the toughest one in the game, because the only thing that thing has to do to win is just enough time has to elapse. And it's very tricky to kill that group. Those are the 3 I remember. There might be a 4th, but I don't remember what it is. We're going to move slowly up in this direction. We'll have Dust take a peek around. And we could deploy the Emperor Zone back here to add some more defense to our normal garrison. I think we'll do that, actually. This is currently our HQ. It's probably going to remain our HQ. So I wouldn't mind having a little more power here. I'm tempted to move the infantry into the little infantry into its own army and move them to the destroyed city just to hold it. So I think we'll do that, actually. Let's move the Imperial Infantry to the Alpha section. Don't forget, everyone, I'm right-clicking on this army now to move them out a bit. Why am I doing this, you might be asking? Well, if the enemy moves into the destroyed city with anything weak, they'll immediately destroy the resource collectors I have here. So by moving the infantry army into this, it means that they'll probably scare away a recon unit. I don't think they'll kill it, but it's enough to make a difference. A small difference, but a difference nonetheless. Another administrator. I will end our turn. He's actually really good for extending our supply range, so we may take advantage of that and deploy him. Okay. If I deploy Vincent Munged into my crater base, because that's my HQ, it will extend my supply range by 2 more spaces. That can be really useful, especially because where Madame Boyd currently is. We could move her up 1, 2, 3, and drop our fire base up here. Let's take a peek around and make sure this area is clear. Okay, let's see what we have. Another minefield. A canyon temple. 1 of each resource collected. Nothing in the garrison. We'll have to try to take it, actually. That's tempting. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wouldn't mind having my Imperial Firebase in the Toxic Bogs, but I don't see an easy way to get that. I have 18 action points. I need to use them, so we'll probably have to extend our supply range. Darn it. It's, Okay, well, we can do this. Let's move Dust. We'll take a chance here. Let's move Dust in... Oh, we can't move it into this location. Darn it. I should have been a little braver with my, Hunter-Killer. You see, if they honestly don't have anything in this garrison, we can move in there with our Imperial Rangers and claim it. But I think we'll do that next turn. Let's go ahead and... Oh... I want to get a Firebase out of our hand. We need to use a card or discard something. Okay. If I drop it here, 1, 2, 3, we don't have supply range to there. So I do need Vincent Mudge deployed. Okay, let's deploy Vincent Mudge after all. Get him into our crater base. And now you can see my supply range has greatly increased. By 2 more places. I don't think it's enough to take the toxic... Oh, as you can see, it's not enough to take the Toxic Bogs. So that place is still out of supply. This place is as well, but we can move up a little bit more now with the Infantry Squadron. I'm at a void. And we can drop a fire base at this location. Next, we can probably draw a card. Hey, a general! Awesome! Carter Powell is our first general that we're getting. So he will be really useful. I'm tempted to drop him up here because the battles will be starting up here. So let's do that. Mr. Powell will get added to this location. He'll take control of the 45th Infantry Squadron, which probably will not contain any infantry. Let's drop a Grom in this location as well. And we'll add it to that infantry squadron. Or that army, I should say. And then we'll draw another card. Another general! Hey, this is working out. Let's actually deploy him into our crater base. So he's now in control of this army. In fact, we're gonna give him this army rather than leave it in the garrison. And important to us, Winston Liu is a tactician, so he can develop tactic cards. We'll use that to improve the capabilities of our infantry troops. Uh-oh. The Free Mutants really wanted to go first for some reason. Hopefully they didn't find me. Okay, so next, we're going to go back to our crater base. And we're going to level our War College once. Every level of the War College will... let's show you, actually. So, tactic cards and advanced training cards. To make these, you're going to right-click on your general. Alright, let me start again. All generals can make training cards. They're the only unit that can do so. Any tactician can make tactic cards. Not every general is a tactician. Winston Liu, though, is. If I right-click on him, I can create advanced training or tactic cards. Let's show you the tactic cards. You can see here that he's got a base tactician of 4, giving him 4 dice. The facility is level 1, so it grants him 1 extra dice. We have 5 total die, and Winston Liu himself has 5 fate points. This is the cost to make one of these fate cards. These are the amount of dice we have to beat in a challenge. These challenge dice are always placed face up on successes. Let's give you an example. So as you can see, I will have to roll my dice, but the other side, in this case just the luck of the draw literally, we're not facing an opponent, he's facing his own mental capabilities, has rolled 2 successes already. There we go, and we succeeded. That gives us his fate card. Fate cards are stored in your fate hand. You can display it by clicking the tactics button down here. We are allowed to have 5 tactic cards maximum. This maximum is increased by 1 for every war college, for every academy your faction possesses. So we only have 1. If we capture an enemy facility and it has their equivalent of a war college, we would gain the ability to carry an extra tactic card in our hand. By leveling the war college, not only does it become slightly stronger, but we gain another dice, making it a little easier for us to get another type of tactic card. We're going to go ahead and try a single victory or death. Really tricky to go for this early in the game. We're going to get really lucky to get it. Okay, oh, fate cards. Right, fate points. So now that I haven't succeeded, I can spend fate. I can spend 1 fate to re-roll a single dice. When it comes to tactic card creation, genetics or technology or advanced training cards, or assassination attempts, or attempts to shoot down enemy aircraft or what have you, and if you have fate points, there's no reason not to spend all of them, because the fate is per challenge. During a battle against an enemy army, though, you may want to spend or may not want to spend your fate points, because during an actual conflict, the fate you have is all the fate you're going to get for that entire battle. And I mean, for the battle for the hex entirely. So if you have one army and the enemy has 3, if your general has 10 fate points, that's 10 fate against all 3 enemy armies total. So if you spend 5 against the first army, you're going to go in to fight the second one with only 5 fate. Hopefully that made sense. And we failed? But for 1 action point, we can give ourselves 3 more fate points. There we go. Success. This will turn 2 success dice into failures. Next. Let's draw a card. Imperial Rangers, I'm going to want them up here. Actually, we have Rangers up here already. Let's move them. They don't have an army in there. Let's take the Great Rift by de-stealthing my Hunter Recon. We destroy their resource collectors, and I'm detecting some units up in here. Looks like the free mutants are harassing the Machine Empire. Okay, let's stealth the Hunter Recon. We only have 2 points left. Let's move dust a bit. Oh, crap! We moved right into a minefield. We've probably lost our recon. Yep, we did. Bam. Destroyed it. But we also found their citadel. And we have supply to it. Let's end our turn. Ah, Lumnicus is here to fight the Free Mutants off. Let's see who wins this conflict. Machine Empire was victorious. I'm surprised, actually. Gargantuas are no joke. You know they didn't bid full resources? I tend to get unlucky when I really need to go first. I will pass and let them retake this location. We can totally destroy that. That's not that strong of a force. Yeah, this is strong enough to, I think, destroy this Machine Empire area. But I'm not going to go after them yet. Let's move away. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know what that is. If that's an enemy detector, I don't want to remain where I am. So we're going to move away to here. Darn it! Darn it! It was Erudius. I wanted to capture him. Okay, we'll try to get him next turn. Let's make more fate cards. We'll try another one of these. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, we might do it. Might do it. Yes! And now let's try advanced training. Advanced training, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see that. You have to have an academy in order to make advanced training cards, and it has to be a general who can do so. These cards, as you can see, or you can't, I didn't have explained this yet. So advanced training cards are an attachment card. Technology, genetics are also different types of attachments, or enhancements in this case. This, oh, okay, this is an enhancement, not an attachment. Let's cover this really as quickly as I can. This is an attachment. This is a personal shield. This attaches to a hero and gives that hero +3 assassination, +3 defense against an assassination or sniper attack. A unit of any type, a hero, a unit, facility, etc., etc., if there's an attachment that can attach to it, generally, that card can only have one attachment on it. There is an exception to this. Some units, like Imperial Infantry, have extra attach. So this guy can have 2 attachments on him. There's also enhancement cards. A unit that can benefit from an enhancement card can only benefit from 1 enhancement card of 1... each enhancement card can only affect a unit once, but a unit can have as many enhancement cards placed on it as possible, with the exception of advanced training. So for example, if these were not advanced training cards, if these were just genetic cards, and all of them could attach to the same thing, we could put toughness training, defense training, firepower training, tag, we could place all of these cards onto that unit. But advanced training cards, you could only train the unit in one thing. Now, what do we want to build for our Emperor's Own? Probably defense, I'm thinking. So, oop, that was tactic cards. So let's go to you. Advanced training. And we'll try, well, we only have 2 action points anyway, so let's try this. We succeeded. Advanced training cards and technology cards and any attachments, etc., they go in your normal hand. You don't have an extra hand for them. So don't make sure if you produce one of these that you're not just going to throw it away afterwards. Let's end our turn. Okay, let's save the game. It's time to capture Erudius, I think. We no longer have supply to their base, but our hunter-killer does have, commando. Oh, and I also want to deploy the defense training. So let's get the defense training first off onto our, oh, it can't attach to our Rangers, so the only thing it can attach to is our Emperor's Own. So let's get it out of our hand and onto them. And there we go. We can see that he's benefiting from the defensive training. This symbol that's now on the card means that we have given him a advanced training card. Other enhancements generally do not carry any such connotation to them. Okay, let's move the hunter-killer out. That's a shame. They have actual defenses there, so I'm not going to be able to just take it from them. Let's draw some cards. Another flipping Grom, for crying out loud. Groms are bad cards to get when you don't have other infantry to block for them. Alpha section moved into Destroyed City like I meant to do some turns ago. There's Imperial Infantry. Let's get it into the Rock Desert. We'll add it to the infantry squadron. We should totally give it some advanced training. So let's do so. I like giving toughness training to them or defense training. We could give them flank as well. Let's give them nothing. They're probably just gonna die. What, I really want another unit in this of some sort. Another front line before I drop another Grom in it. Draw another card? We can put another Ranger in it. That seems like a waste, though. We'll deploy a Grom after all. We'll add it to the infantry squadron. And we'll draw another, we'll try to make another tactic card. Can't go wrong with the fate cards. Well, you can, actually. Oh, come on. I'm gonna use the reload, everybody. I'm gonna. I'm sorry, I'm gonna. That was just miserable. No, nothing happened, so no, we shouldn't. Didn't lose anything. Alright then. We might have been detected, but it doesn't look like we were. So let's draw a card. Air defense system. It's not what I want. Oh. Let's deploy that to the Underhive. Get it out of our... Oh, yeah, let's get it out of our hand. Draw another card. A scout, he can be really useful. Let's get him to the Sinceri Mounds. And he'll just... Can't make an army with them? No, we don't have the action points. Draw a card. End our turn. That's what I want to see. I wanted an Emperor Zone. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think we've lost the game. We're not going to be able to kill that very easily. Holy crap! I think we've lost. My army here is not powerful enough to take this out. That's not going to happen. We've lost. If this decides to attack us, and I have nothing I can do to stop it. Yeah, we've lost. My only prayer is to get the Vengeance into my main base. And build a huge army to fight them off. But it's not going to happen this round. It has to happen next round. I need to move everything I've got, or begin deploying everything I can into this army to make it stronger. On that same note, I don't want to simply leave this army back here without assistance, so we will keep deploying the units back here. I wanted anything else but that. That's a recon. Imperial dogs. Your hour of judgment has come. The Great Kabah commands you to offer a token of your devotion. You must pay tribute if you wish to live. The Great Kabah demands 11 units of humans be brought to the location grid coordinate 6 easting by 6, where they will be consumed by the Great Kabah. What is your answer? I agree. We lost. We lost. There's no way we can win. We cannot defeat this army. We will attack. And that's it. There's absolutely no way we're going to beat this. This is all I got against this massive army of theirs. The only prayer I've got is to take out the mobile hive. That's it. I got nothing else. So let's try a combat attack first on the gluttons. To try... Oh, it should be the corruptor. They're both bad. We'll try the gluttons to try to stun them. 3 damage, 1 bonus combined arms. That will go through to the back rank. And I'm going to take out the enzyme thrower, actually. No, we won't! No successes! Can we get 1 success? We'll take +3 fate points. And kill it. Wow, no successes on 6 dice. We're going to lose the Emperor Zone here, probably. Oh, no, okay. He managed to live. Trying to target our tank with the leftover, and nothing happens. Let's use the Grom and try to hit the Psyker team with this. 2 damage won't kill him. The area of attack will go off and maybe damage a monstrosity. We'll try 1 fate point. No, no luck. Sure. 1 bonus combined arms, 2 bonus for neurotoxin on their part. Very nice. Nope. We just lost our Emperor Zone. That will pull the Grom forward. They destroy the Grom, flat out. Slacker team won't be able to damage our tank, But honestly, everyone, we've lost. There's no way our single tank can defeat this. We'll try our best. Didn't kill it, but does stun him again. We get the free attack on the mobile hive, which doesn't destroy it. And now this tank has to survive all these attacks. I can't afford to even let a single point of damage happen to this tank. Not from a corruptor. A corruptor will weaken its attack by 3 points for 2 rounds, or is its defense by 3. In either case, we simply cannot allow that. We're actually doing pretty well resisting all this. I probably should have died by now. Ooh. We'll use 2 success into failures on their part. Next round. Okay. I love to kill the gluttons off. Actually, what does disable do? Oh, attack by 3. That's still bad. Let's use it against the gluttons again. That will kill them. We get the free attack on the mobile hive. 1 point of damage. It's going to take a long time to kill that. We have to stop that damage. We can't let that corruptor kill it. I'll be very surprised if we win. 1 damage, nothing from neurotoxin. 4 damage, 2 from neurotoxin. 4 damage, 3 from neurotoxin. I'm just gonna let. I've lost. The end. We'll continue. Single Grom. There's no way you're gonna win against this. You do nothing. And that's it. We have been defeated. Winston Liu manages to escape. All my units are kind of out of supply. I'm just going to end the turn, and we lost. We can't defeat that army. That is it. Enemies have bested us. Your stronghold lies in ruins, and your army scattered into the wastes. Okay, well, I like to say that was a fun game. Actually, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the Xenopod showed up with something that I was completely unable to deal with. And that's pretty much it. The end. So let's see where were the Xenopods. Oh, wow! They marched all the way across the map in supply with that base to take me out. Good for them. How about that? So what else could I have done? I could have tried to JSF-2 the mobile hive and destroy it. We would have had to get really lucky to do that. Yeah, that was just a good play on the Xenopod's part, walking right up here. And I was too focused on the Machine Empire. Well, I don't. Well, yeah, that's it. Okay, our first loss in a long time. I have to say, I'm kind of glad. It's nice to be reminded that the AIs can be pretty good at the game. All right, buddy. Well, that'll do it. That was a Cult of the Wastelands game. I don't really feel like we really got to see the cult very much, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm ready to do another one of them. Maybe we should. I like to play a different faction next. So we took our first loss. That was a Cult of the Wasteland. Didn't really get to see too much of the cult. So maybe, well, in the future we'll do another cults. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.